welcome to my channel. Let's have a minute. This is Lindsay and I'm down here in South Yorkshire, and this is our little allotment vlog. I like to start off in my polytunnel, and there's no better place to start today because it is going to be a bit rainy, and I've got a lot to do. I'm looking down here. I'm hesitating to move you about because it makes an awful noise, and I know I need to get a new microphone. Let me show you. I'm going to unplug it. It'll probably go but let me show you what's gone off. You know that little bit that goes over your microphone, the little cosy bit? I've lost it. And it's a plug-in one as well, and I want one of those that I can move about and you can still hear me. We'll get this sound sorted at some point, but today I want to talk to you about the anxiety of an allotment, and what happens when you have a few days off. I've not been down properly for about 4 days. What with one thing and another, I've been building a den. I've been building like a fort, or like a little play area for Son and his mates up at house, and I've been concentrating on that. And so it's rained and it's been warm, and you know what happens, all weeds come out to say hello, don't they? But my priority today is to get this polytunnel done, because I was looking back at one of videos that we first did, and everything was so tiny, all on back here, and it all babies that have just come through, and they're so full of like promise and potential, and if you take your eye off at ball for 2 minutes or 4 days or whatever, things start to suffer. And today's the day I've got to get this polytunnel sorted out, so I want to get it all cleared. I'm pointing down here to you. Let me just lift you up, the weird camera angles, but if you see down here, all down this side, you can see how much stuff I've still got left, stuff to go out, and all down this side. I started weeding other day. Let's go up this area. You're used to my weird camera angles by now, aren't you? I started weeding it all, but today I want to get it dug because I'm going to plant into earth. I've got some grow bags, but I want to, I'll put them, I'll layer them in, I'll dig them in a little bit, and then I want to get everything planted up. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to make like a little A-frame so I can tie tomatoes. I've got tomatoes, cucumber, and I think I've got a aubergine as well. So I'm straight into it, aren't I? Just bombarding you with everything. And I'm having a look right now. I'm bombarding you because I feel bombarded. Everything's just grown so much. I've got so many plants on go. I've got Son's white lady runner beans that come up. Look at the size of these beauties now. And there's 2 good ones. One don't look so promising, but I've got that post out there, and to that reserve. Where am I pointing? Over there somewhere. I've got that post reserved for them, and I've got my cucumber melon's gone mad. Everything's gone mad. Guys, listen, I'll hop off. I'll get my sense sorted, get myself together, and then I'll jump back on and show you what's been occurring. Chaos. Right, I feel a little bit calmer now. Now I've had a look round. There's always weeding to be done, isn't there? There's still weeding to be done, and I'm just having a look at what I've got and where to put it. I remember in last video, I'm sat on wood chip. It's a bit uncomfortable. Look, my wood chip path down here. You can't see it because there's buckets and all sorts on it. I was chatting last video about beetroot and where I could put my beetroot, and I'd said about, I might plant them under tomatoes. Having read about it, they don't like tomatoes, they don't like each other, they're not friends, but they are friends with courgettes. And I've got my courgette bed down there with my flowers. I've got some calendula and some marigolds, African marigolds, they're lovely, big ones. But I've got a tree in there as well. It's just an eating apple. I don't know what variety it is because I was given it by my mum's neighbour, Phil. Phil, if you watch. But I think I'm going to put all that beetroot at the other side of it, because I know you can do like a fruit tree guild, is that what it's called? Where you can plant beneficial things under each other. Now I'm only just learning about this, and I hope I don't kill a tree by planting beetroot under it. I can't see that I will. But that's where beetroot's going anyway. I'm pointing because I can see it. It's straight outside. I'm going to whip your hand. Watch me. I'm messy today. I've got this table and this chair. We're all staging, but there's not this tree here because that's my pear tree. I said it were a plum tree last time, but it's a pear tree. And it's the little tree behind that. And you can see where yellow flowers are. And that's all, courgettes and marrow. So behind my marrow I've got that's where I've put my parsnips. But yeah, that's all that. There's loads of things to think about, and I'm a little bit, I can let everything sort of overwhelm me, and I try to do everything at once. I'll start one job and then I find myself onto 50th job down the line. I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing, and then I'll walk back past it and then I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. I'm lenient with myself. I think you have to be if you like that, you'll pick back up and you'll get it done. You will get it done. That's the thing about me. I do get stuff done, but it might be a couple of weeks later than I said I was going to do it. Especially when it comes to stuff like this, because you want to do it all, don't you? And when you're just one person on your own, you have to prioritise things. So my priority today is getting all these tomatoes in. I'm putting a couple aside for other people, but I was given these and look at state of them. They need a feed and they're already flowering. I was given these by one of my neighbours, Anif, and they're a Pakistani variety of tomato. Now I don't know what variety they are, I don't know how they grow, but I'm going to get an A-frame in and I'm going to do that thing where you put a piece of string in with them and then tie them up and grow them up it. And they've got two choices now, haven't they? Either they thrive or they go on the merry way to great compost heap, wherever that may be. So yeah, this is my priority today. So I've got all this section down here right up into my table. Now I'm leaving my table in because it does come in useful, and I can keep my chilies and my pepper plants around that area. I think I do a lot of thinking. Only time will tell. It'll prove itself, won't it? If they can't stay up there, I'll shift them. But today I'll stop rabbiting on. I'll get this bit weeded over and I'll get this A-frame up, and once I've done that side, whoop, I've got that side to do. So I should just get on with it, shouldn't I? As much as I love rattling, talking to you guys, what do you prioritise? Do you have an idea, a job that you're going to do when you first get to your allotment, or when you're on your way down and then everything changes? Or is that just me? Today I'm going to try and stick to it. So look, gloves on, I'm going to get cracking, and I'll see you all in bed.
Breezes in your hair. Summer's in there. Wonder what she'll bring. Sun is shining.
Right, I think I've cracked this side. Oh right. Shift this. Okay, so I'll get up. I've been sat on my knees too long. Right, what I've done is, let's spin you around. I've made this little A-frame because I ain't got one of those, them big nice polytunnels that have got big tubing that you can tie stuff to. So I've put this A-frame in, and I've set all these tomatoes out. I'm going to grow all these Pakistani variety on this side, and I'm going to put strings up, plant strings into the floor, and then string them up so they've got some support, and hopefully hopefully that'll hold them, I'm not sure. But I've also put basil, I've got loads of little pots of basil that I've grown, so I've put 6 in, and I know that might be a bit overkill, but smell will be great and we'll use it. And then I've got this pot of marigolds in as well. Obviously I'm going to split them out and then plant them all down front, and it'll look pretty, and that'll deter pests. If slugs are going to eat out, they'll go for them. But yeah, I'm happy with that side now. Let me see if I can get a better angle for you. I don't know. My camera skills leave a lot to be desired, don't they? And now look at this side. Let's get out here. I've got this side to do. But I'm doing it, I'm cracking on, aren't I? I've put this little tomato, I potted this one up, and I have got some spare pots down here. But decisions. Oh look, this is that purple death that Harriet gave me. It's grown, and that cucamelon. I'm showing you, like I said, I don't know what you can see, but that's growing. I want to get that in as well. I might have to make a little space here for it. I'm not sure, because like I say, I want to leave this table in. I've got lobelia coming at me, rolls, and look, it's desperate. It's desperate for potting on, but you think, oh, I'll get to that, and then a week goes by, you've done something else, you've forgot about poor little lobelia, you know, bursting out of its little pots. And these are them beetroot, they're them amber ones, golden ones, and these are Detroit, the other beetroot as I called them last time. And then I've got, oh, they're them blueberries, you see, still ain't got them blueberries in, and my cornflowers. I've got places where they're going to go, let me show you. This is where I'm going to put that beetroot, all down this area here. It's not a massive area, but they're I've grown them in what you call them, like clumps, so I can pick biggest one out and leave resting, you know, and just harvest them like that. I think word for today is prioritise. What are your priorities? What can you get on with today? Not letting your mind run absolutely wild with you and feeling, I've talked about this before, haven't I? But I think you do. Do you lot feel like that? Do you feel like, oh, you know, I've got to get it all done, and is there a better way of doing it rather than running around like headless chicken like I do? I don't know. It's all good really though. Look, let's have a look. Them taters are in. Courgettes are coming up. There's some action on marrows. These parsnips are looking great, but there's over there's a tub of parsnips still. But them poppies, I did a little post earlier, they're not looking the best now, but they took, you know, after all that time of me saying, oh, fingers crossed that they did take. And so I've got a load of plants left. I've got cosmos, calendula, cornflower, lobelia. Now this is not my sunniest bed, but it does get quite a lot of sun when sun's out, and so this is going to be one of my flower beds. I'm going to intersperse them throughout as well, but it's hard work and lots of work, but it'll all come good, ain't it? I think so. So yeah, no stressing. Just let nature do its thing, you know, and try your best to work alongside it. Right guys, I'm going to call it a day here. and go back in my polytunnel. I've probably got about half an hour left to get this side done, and then I know I've got a good crack at it on Friday as well. So I'll go and get on. And I hope your allotment journey or your gardening or whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing in life, if you can take a little bit of a message from this, get your priorities right and don't let anxiety eat you up. And if it is, just have a breath and take a step back from it. But not too far, not 4 days, so you'll end up like me, up to your eyeballs in weeds. Anyway, I'm rattling on. I hope you guys have a really lovely week, and I shall see you next time. See you later.
Just take a minute. Just take a minute. Let's have a minute. Just take a minute. Just take a minute.